When I first started learning about manifestation, I was ready to change my life. I was becoming more spiritual and knew if I just tapped into this power, I could really start creating my dream world. But if I could go back in time and tell myself anything before I embarked on my journey of attracting my dream life into fruition, it would be that no matter how many times you write something down in your journal, no matter what time you wake up, no matter how hard you work for it, there's only so much you can really do. There's a lot of approaches to manifestation, but the method that I subscribe to the most is the idea that you need to begin operating as your dream future self in order to become him or her. This is a very action-based method of manifestation, and it requires a lot of work because typically whether your goal is to get in shape or work in a certain career or maybe even create a new relationship, your current reality with all the other things that you have going on does not likely have the space or the time for you to start operating as your future self right away. So for me, wanting to become a full-time content creator, my present self needed to start operating as if I already was one, even if I was still working a 9 to 5. That means figuring out how to fit a whole new job into my schedule while working another one. So for me, this method of manifestation often led to burnout and even a slight obsession with seeing results right away. And it's no surprise that this stressed out and frazzled approach to achieving your dreams can often lead to results that are not even up to par to the future self that you want to be. But when I was doing this approach, I began to realize that the point of manifestation is not only to align your actions with your future self, but your way of thinking. If your dream self is at peace and operating from a place of love, then you need to be too. And this requires a lot more than just what you're doing tangibly every single day. You need to leave room for the universe to work in your favor in order to help you get there. I began to realize this when I began getting signs that I needed to chill out a little bit. Some were from YouTube videos, other times I got sick on weeks where I had a million things to do. And when I was forced to slow down, I began to see that trusting the universe to take care of you, to bring you the life that you want, is probably the most important step to manifestation that you can take. I think surrendering is such an important part of manifestation because it shows you that you really don't have to work that hard in order to get what you want. And I think this concept is so important to me, especially because for me, reading Eckhart Tolle, if you guys have read like A New Earth or The Power of Now, you guys know one of the main concepts of his writing is the idea of being present, and being present being the main way that you actually are in tune with and enjoy life. And so much like how we would strive to be present in conversations with people that we love and, you know, in making memories, I feel like we should also be present in each step of our manifestation journey. For me, being present in the things that I'm doing, being present in my work has really helped me to focus less on the end result and then instead enjoy the process of getting there a lot more. One thing that has really helped me do this is not compromising on my morning routine. I've talked about this a lot on my channel, but for me, having a morning routine gives me a set amount of time in my day to ground myself. And then I'm able to be more present throughout my day instead of jumping straight into my day and focusing on productivity right away. And one new habit that has been becoming integral to my morning routine is taking my Athletic Greens every single day. I want to thank Athletic Greens for sponsoring today's video. They are easily becoming one of my new favorite brands because, as you guys know, I'm trying to eat a lot cleaner, a lot healthier, and because I'm slowly kind of starting to eat more plant-based, I have to make sure that I'm getting all the nutrients that I need in my everyday diet, and Athletic Greens makes it super easy to do that. Their daily nutrition packets have 75 vitamins, minerals, superfoods, probiotics, and adaptogens in one daily serving. So the special blend of ingredients basically supports your body's gut health, your immunity, your energy, your focus, your recovery, and it even helps with aging. So it just basically makes getting all the nutrients that you need in your daily diet really, really easy. If you guys have watched my vlogs, you guys know I have like my shelf full of vitamins in my medicine cabinet, but this just makes it easy because it literally just combines everything that you need into like one packet. So I've just been loving having that in my morning routine because, again, it's just the time of my day where I really like to like charge myself up and make sure that I'm taken care of for the rest of my day so I can be present during the rest of my day. And I will say, if you are pregnant or nursing, do get like medical professional advice before you take this or any dietary supplement. I don't want to like put y'all in danger, but yeah, you guys can click my link down below to get an AG1 immunity bundle that comes with a 1-year supply of vitamin D plus 5 individual travel packets that come for free with your purchase. So this combo, again, is just a game changer for supporting your immune system, and it's really just the quickest, easiest, and honestly really tasty way for you to fill your nutritional gaps in your diet. It looks like it tastes gross, but I'm telling y'all, it actually tastes really good. It almost tastes like banana and like chocolatey, but like subtle. And they are available in the US, Canada, UK, and Europe. So again, click my link down below if you guys wanna go check them out. And thank you again to AG Athletic Greens for sponsoring today's video. And let's get back to the rest of the video. Another like method that has really helped me surrender and focus less on the results is to simply detach yourself from the results. Like, and it sounds a lot easier said than done, but when you're constantly checking the results, when you're constantly being focused on that finish line goal, the finish line results, it takes away from you being present, it takes away from you being in the moment with whatever it is that you're doing and working towards. So for me, detaching myself emotionally from the results and actually physically checking the results of whatever I was doing less. So for example, checking my YouTube analytics less. It's really honestly been like a major pillar for me in surrendering and again, just trusting the universe to work things out for me. And this is definitely a lot easier said than done because I think for a lot of us, you know, we have to be focused on that. For a lot of us, how much money we make determines whether or not we're gonna be able to survive. And we also live in a capitalistic society where we've been taught to constantly be focused on results, constantly be focused on output, on money, on numbers and analytics and however we measure success. So it can be really hard to unlearn this. And obviously looking at results at times can be important for us to learn how we can improve, which of our content or maybe art is resonating with people. But I do really encourage you to detach yourself from these numbers and to not physically look at them as often, or I guess as little as you can. Do it to the best of your ability because it's really gonna help you enjoy the process more, be again more in the moment, and it's really gonna help you fall in love with the process of getting there, wherever that there is for you. For me, checking my analytics, it feels like an instant gratification, like I need to know how I'm doing, but I've really had to realize that again, embodying my future self really comes down to what I'm doing action-wise, but also how I'm feeling, again, how I'm thinking and being and operating. A lot of those things don't really have to do with numbers and results. Those numbers and results can be a good signifier and can be validating, but who you are, like who you actually embody, is not a number. It never will be. So make sure that you are focusing on the, again, action, the thoughts, the feelings, the being present throughout the journey, and the numbers will come, the money will come, the views will come. It'll flow a lot easier once you start focusing on the you. And then the last thing that has really helped me with surrendering and again, just giving myself more room to enjoy the process instead of focusing on the end result is doing very intentional affirmations and also shadow work for me to again, just give up control. So different affirmations that I might do would be something like saying like, I don't have to work very hard in order to get what I want. Saying that I attract abundance without having to push myself too hard. Saying that I am in alignment with who I want to be naturally, that the universe has my back no matter what, and that I don't really have to stress too much. And this doesn't really sound like an affirmation, but like something like along those lines, like I don't have to stress too much in order to be who I want to be. I actually have one affirmations video that I like to listen to in the mornings. It's actually by Lior Alexandra here on YouTube. So I will leave a link to that down below. She has a really great affirmations video that's specific to, again, surrendering. Again, I like to do that like in the mornings, like during my morning routine, because it really just sets the stage for the rest of my day. I don't do it every single morning, but it's definitely good for like mornings when I really feel like I just need it. And again, just doing shadow work. I've talked about shadow work so much on my channel, and I have a video on it, which I will leave a link to somewhere. Doing shadow work for me has been very, very vital in learning how to surrender, because it's really helped me identify where a lot of my fears, my doubts, my insecurities, all the things that take me out of the present, it's really helped me identify where they come from. So I'm able to see like, okay, I am stressing about views right now because I feel like if I don't get enough views, that I am going to eventually just be broke and not be able to do this as a career anymore, right? And I'm scared of that because I maybe feel like I'm not cut out for this. And I maybe feel like I'm not cut out for this because I feel like I'm not lovable. And so with this process of like really understanding where each negative thought comes from, you're able to really get to like your core limiting beliefs and understand like, okay, I feel this way because of something that someone told me or something that someone made me believe when I was a kid, but that's not true anymore. Like, that's not my current reality. And the more you're able to like shine a spotlight on that truth or like that childhood wound or whatever, that's not really a truth. It's just like it's like a learned truth that you've like internalized. Once you're able to shine a spotlight on it, you're able to see like, okay, this is getting in the way of me being present and me enjoying the process while I make content or while I like do whatever it is that I'm doing for, you know, my passion. And again, when you're doing that, it starts to hold less power over you because you start to understand where it comes from. So that's why I say doing shadow work has been super, super vital to me in learning how to surrender and learning why I may be having issues with surrendering. For me, I would kind of say like shadow work is like a band-aid, or like not like a band-aid, but like a healing thing, right? So like when something's wrong, go to shadow work. Affirmations, I always say go to affirmations when you need that reminder, when you need that thing to set the stage for you as you maybe go into your day or maybe as you end your day. But don't assume that you can do affirmations without doing the shadow work. So I think a lot of people think that like you can keep telling yourself, oh, I'm protected, I'm taken care of, I'm gonna be fine, all these things. But if you still don't believe it for whatever reason because something's holding you back, you're not gonna be able to like break free from that curse. That affirmation's not really gonna help you. Dr. Nicole LePera talked about this in a podcast, which I can't remember the name of, but I'll leave it on the screen. Her explanation of this really helped me understand the layers and like the levels of understanding like, okay, this is why affirmations alone don't just fix everything. But again, it just also depends on you and how you operate and how your mind works. So do whatever works for you, but I just encourage you guys to look into those things. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was definitely a very fun video to make. I've been trying to kind of like step up my game a little bit with like editing and, you know, just enjoying the process of making videos more. So if you guys have any other videos that you guys want to see from me, whether it be about spirituality or any topic, definitely let me know in the comments down below. I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will be sure to see you guys in the next one.